Hi everyone, welcome to Unfiltered. I'm Mara.
And I'm Eliana.
And today we have a very special guest star with us.
What's going on, guys? My name is Bonsa. I'm 27 years old. I'm a content creator who happens to be a dentist, and I'm so happy to be here with you guys today.
We're so happy to have you here.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining
Thank you
us.
for having me.
We thought we could talk all things content creation. You've kind of blown up in the last few months. You have, I think, 100,000 followers now across Instagram and TikTok. And I can't believe you've done it all while also getting your residency.
That's crazy.
Dentistry. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's been an insane year, to say the least. It's like the 1 year anniversary when I moved to New York. So I'm really just kind of taking it all in, and it's crazy. It feels like I've been here for 10 years, but no, it's been a great year for sure. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, we'd love to chat with you a little bit about how you started creating content. So it wasn't obviously your initial plan, right? You were becoming a dentist, you're in school, and suddenly something kind of changed. So what made you want to start creating content?
Dude, no, actually, like, it dates back to as far as when I was like 12 years old watching YouTube. So I was like a YouTube baby. Like, we used to have like this computer in the living room, in the corner of my living room, where I would just watch like Shane Dawson, like Fred. There's this other guy like named Timothy De La Ghetto. But even then, like, I knew I wanted to be like in healthcare, but quietly in the back of my head, I was like, yo, like one day, like, I would love to do that. And I didn't know what it would look like, but I was like, if I can somehow like do my own iteration of this, then like that would be my dream life. But it wasn't really until I started dental school that I started like acting on that. So yeah, it was always in the plans, but yeah, I guess I kind of finally started working on it. Yeah.
So tell us about the I'm gonna be your favorite influencer video, because I feel like that's what really put you on the map. But when you were making it, did you expect it to blow up the way it did?
No, it's crazy. So I talk to a lot of creators now. And like you said, like the last couple of months, I've been fortunate to have some growth. And most of those people will be like, oh, I remember that video. Like, that's when I started watching you. And that video was like, it was rooted in this emotion where I'd felt like I was making content for so long, which really at the time it was like a year and a half. But I felt like I was overlooked, and I was like, you know what? Like, no, this is the year. Like, I remember that day I was like pacing back and forth. I was like, I don't want to just like play it safe anymore. Like, I need to be all in, like, publicly. So that was like my first declaration of that. And yeah, dude, I made that video and I was like, I meant that shit. Like, I was like, I'm gonna do this. And so it came from this emotion of just feeling like I was overlooked. And I still feel overlooked, right? Like, you should always, but it was just me saying like, I want to make this the central thing in my life. And the reception was really good. I think people love like hero moments like that. Like, they want somebody to root for. And like, I knew that a lot of creators felt the same way. And because you want to announce this to people. And for me, I was like, I'm going to do it. And luckily it didn't flop. Because that was like a thought of mine. I was like, what if I put this out there and like it gets 300 views? But I was like, if it gets 300 views, then like I'll go even harder for like the next episode. Big moment though. Happy with that.
Yeah. Well, like when you saw it starting to be successful, did it feel like your hard work had paid off?
Yeah, it did. Because I think that was the first time where I had like complete strangers being like, oh no, you're going to do this. Like, I mean, it's one thing to have like your friends and your family in the corner rooting for you, or even people that you like kind of pick up along the way. Like for me, like a lot of my followers came from the dentistry niche, because early on that's the kind of content I was making. But then this was the first time that I had like complete strangers who, like, you could be like a farmer in Wisconsin. Like, I'd click people's pages and they were like, yo, we believe this guy. And yeah, that was like the craziest thing, because it put another sense of like, it put like batteries in my back where I was like, no, I have to prove these people right. And in particular, there was like a lot of New York City creators, like people who I'd look up to. That was the first time where like creators that I'd watch were in the comment section like, yo, who is this guy? Like, and I was like, oh, this is special. And some of those people are my friends today, which is crazy, because like 6 months ago, I had no idea who they were. They had no idea who I was. So yeah, dude, it was a special moment for sure.
That's like an incredible full circle moment.
Yeah, no, it really was. And it really, so when I tell people that, I'm like, you need to have a moment where you become impatient. Like, a lot of people tell you to be patient. And I felt like for me, it gotten to a point where I was patient for so long. Because I have no shame in saying this, like, I make amazing content. Like, I love the work that I do. I think it's good quality. But there was a time where like the numbers didn't necessarily reflect that. And for me, I was like, the next evolution of this is me like claiming this. And then like the world kind of conspired to give me what I wanted. To a degree. I mean, it's still developing, but I just feel so like fortunate to be here.
Awesome.
That's incredible. And you do make really good content.
Yes.
I've seen it. It's beautiful. It's so well edited. And that takes a really long time. For anyone that's out there that makes content, it takes so much time and effort. You were also in school. I feel like for so many of us, we've also kind of grown up as YouTube kids
Very
or
much so.
Instagram, TikTok. It's like all of us kind of have this, I think, maybe secret desire, maybe not all of us, but to start creating content, right?
Yeah.
And like, we're like, oh, I want to do that, but it's scary and it's so time consuming. So how have you kind of balanced that, like being in school and trying to create content and make really good content?
Yeah.
How do you kind of do it all at once?
For sure. It is hard. And like, I want us to emphasize that because I think people don't realize how difficult it is. It's one thing to consume content. It's a completely different thing to create it, right? It's just like,
Totally.
But for me, a lot of people often ask me this because of the whole like balancing dentistry and marathon training, all these things. When I look back at it, I just made it like an essential part of my life, which was like the same emotion of like, I'm going to become your favorite influencer. Like I had to do this. Like for me, it was like, there is no other thing. For me, like it got into a point where I was like, I'm not gonna be this cosmetic dentist that I once thought I was. So it's like, even if that does take a long part of my day, it doesn't emotionally drain me because I know like really the mission's at home. And so I kind of would like preserve energy. So even if I'm like kind of doing a lot of things, my energy is like in one thing, which is like making this happen. And so it would feel like a cheat code to me, but like I would feel like my day would start at 5 p.m. Like I would become energized. It was like I just woke up at 5 p.m. And it would take me doing like these like mental switches. And I was telling you I'm like super big on self-help books, but I would have like these shutdown rituals where I would tell myself like, I cannot fall like, I can't just tell myself like, this is the end of the day. It's like this day starting now.
Yeah.
And that was like a big thing that I did starting like in dental school. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of like one of those things where I was like hacking myself in a sense, but it just had to work out.
Yeah.
But if I'm being honest with you, I don't sleep as much as I should, I don't have as many close friendships as I could. Even this year, I was thinking about it. Like, I lost a lot of friends this year, like a lot of friends, and that was because of like me. Like, and it wasn't, it wasn't like people were actively trying to be a part of my life, but it was like virtually impossible because especially in the creator space, like things come up last second, like deals, the turnarounds, clients want things super fast. And I just made it so vocal that like, this is the mission that I've committed myself to. And like, unfortunately, that means that some things have to fall to the wayside.
Yeah. It's like intense goal setting.
Yeah.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
100%.
and it's only you holding yourself accountable.
Yeah.
Which is scary, but I think that's also inspiring. Like I get home at 5 and
oh my gosh, yeah. I mean,
lie
you're
on my
investing
couch.
in yourself now so that you can pay it off later.
Exactly.
Like, that totally makes sense.
And it's not sustainable. I always tell people this isn't sustainable.
Yeah.
Like, I would be lying to you if I said that I was going to be sprinting like this for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
The reason that I am is because that I know that I can't do this forever.
Yeah.
And so I'd much rather do that now in a time where I am like younger and I am more able-bodied and I don't have kids. I don't even have a dog, like it's just like me depending on me. And like, I can do that, but yeah, definitely not sustainable, but doable. Like you have to crash out. Like sometimes people are like, oh, I want to take care of myself. But that's okay. Like you can have the version of this that you want and you might make it one day, but you won't probably make it as fast as you want to. And that's okay. Like there's nothing wrong with like trying to take things slow.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a fan of slow productivity. That's just not like what I applied in my life.
Yeah, but I think that actually feels less intimidating. Like it's not sustainable. We know this, but it's doable.
Yeah.
And I think that actually helps. It's like not saying you have to do this forever, but you're going to set yourself a timeline and a goal.
Right.
And you're going to do anything you can to make it happen.
Exactly.
But you don't have to do it forever.
No, that's so good. You're right. Because it does make it like more approachable when you think about it like that. It's like, I don't have to do this forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. That's good. I'm going to start telling people that.
So with everything that you're balancing, do you have any time management tips? Or like early on, was there anything that you feel like you didn't do well that you kind of learned how to fix and deal with?
Oh my God, so much trial and error. Like I had this friend, her name was Eva, when me and her would like reinvent ourselves like every 2 weeks. And that was just like running experiments to see like, for me, it was like, what could make me like the most productive version of myself? And like the time that like my life really changed was when I started waking up at 4:30. It was really like 4 a.m. In dental school. And it sounds like crazy, but like I was actually sleeping way more back then because I was asleep by like 8 o'clock.
Wow.
And so waking up early is like the lowest hanging fruit. I know that like people don't love to hear that advice because it seems just like, drawn out, but seriously, like the version of you that you get when you first wake up is completely different than the version of you at 5 p.m. So
Yeah.
back to the 5 p.m. thing, I don't
It's true.
do certain things at 5 p.m. Like meaning like I'm not doing deep creative work where I'm like really trying to like formulate ideas. That might be something more passive where I'm editing something where I made it in the morning, right? So kind of dividing my day based on what I think I'm capable of doing. And some days I might get like a spurt of energy, so also like kind of acting on those moments, but really just kind of dedicating morning time to like creative thought forming and kind of like moving at a slower pace, and then the end of the day like just kind of doing what I would do. So I would tell people to be more intentional because we have the same amount of hours, but like all hours in the day aren't the same. So that's probably like a massive one.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I feel like especially like segmenting your day like that and being really intentional about where you're spending that time is something that so many people don't do, but it makes so much sense.
It makes sense, yeah. Because the thing is we become so passionate when we want to do something and we're like, oh, I'm just gonna do it all now. And then you realize it's like, no, like the ones who are like staying on this journey the longest are the ones who are running these experiments, but then also like actually trying to give themselves the advantages, which is like when you're the most creative, when you're the most energized, when you have days off. So just being super strategic about the time that you put in, I think is really useful, especially when it comes to editing, right? Because editing is like the bottleneck to all of this. It really is. Yeah.
I mean, I love that you're always like learning about yourself and learning what works and what doesn't, because I feel like that's probably the best way to keep growing is just to like never stay stagnant.
100%. It's fun.
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah, no, it's like, it's even content. Funny enough, content is this journey of self-exploration. Like the reason I've iterated on myself so much is because I've had to try to figure out how to do that for an audience. And like, cool, I'm reaping the like monetary benefits, but I would argue that like I know myself to a degree that I would not have known myself had I not embarked on this journey of trying
You've had to
do
be
it.
introspective.
100%.
Yeah.
Deeply, right? When the video flops, you gotta go back to drawing board and try to figure it out. So yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah. When you think about, so like editing is really difficult and time consuming, but to your point, like ideating is also really challenging. Coming up with like fresh ideas and trying to think about different angles you can take, especially when you've already made so much content. It's like, how do I keep coming up with fresh things? And I feel like if any of you have watched his content, you're kind of mastered the hook. Like you're really good at coming up with a great hook, which I think is the most important part of a video. Is getting someone to stop and watch it. How do you like come up with your ideas? How do you think of them?
Yeah. I kind of do like the reverse. So I don't start a video with a hook. Like I don't start it with that in mind.
Okay.
I kind of go like an emotion-based thing. Like if it's a value video where I'm like trying to teach you how to make money, that's like one thing. And then I'll kind of reverse engineer from that. But I start with the end in mind. So it's like, what am I trying to make somebody feel? Like what type of value am I trying to give them? And then from there, you have to beef up the first couple words, right? And for me, it's like, there's a couple words that like I use right now. So like inflammatory words, right? Like I made a video last night called like Men Used to Go to War. Like I knew what that was gonna do. I knew that was gonna make people angry. Do you know what I mean? So like then other ones are like super low hanging fruit where I can just put like 100K on the screen.
Yeah,
and like you're gonna be invested, you know?
Yeah.
And that's like,
that's true.
and the thing about the way that I view a hook is like people kind of view it as like, oh, it's like, it's corny, but it's like, it gives me a chance for people to really learn who I am. I'm okay with the hook not being super representative of me as a person, but I know that if I do it well, then you'll stick around to like learn who I actually am. So thank you though. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Now, when it comes to trends, you seem to have a really good intuition for trends. Just like your running content, for example, that's blown up a lot in the past couple of years, and you are also incorporating that into your content. Recently, you posted a Love Island thing, which is very relevant. Do you feel like that's something that's intuitive to you, or has it taken like practice and just like a lot of observation and research to like really see how that manifests in your content?
Yeah. No, it was definitely a muscle that I had to work on.
Okay.
Because for me, I give credit to my sister, because my sister used to always tell me like, you have to take advantage of like these moments or these trends. And I would never do trending audios. Like you will not see me like renegading, but I pay attention to the culture. Like I'm a big fan of like just cultural moments.
Yeah.
And so even like the Love Island thing, you know, when they invited me to that event, I was like, oh, I know exactly what I'm doing. Like I'm gonna be like, I'm acting like I'm a bombshell coming on this show.
Yeah.
And so it's definitely something that I had to work towards, because trends allow you to like expand your audience And it's like the whole total addressable market. I hate to use these terms, like these nerdy terms, but like trends give you a chance for new eyes. And so, you know, you have to be careful because you don't want to do something so left field that the people that know you are kind of like, what is this guy doing? But like, there definitely is a skill to it. Like even the video that, you know, you guys talk about your favorite influencer video, but the video that really blew my page up was like how to do hard shit.
Yeah.
And that was based on like a very intentional placement of like, developing yourself right before the new year. Like that was the first time where I kind of had tried it, and it grew me like 50,000 followers in like 2 weeks. Yeah. Like that's like where most of my growth came from. And so that was like, since then, now I'm very intentional. Like when Valentine's Day came, I was like, I have to make a video. So I made a video where I was like 3 broke things I did on Valentine's Day. And that video did really well. So yeah, it's like it's a muscle you have to use. Yeah. And you can make it your own. Trends, you can make it your own. Like even though it feels like kind of like corny, like you can make it you.
It's kind of like, I feel like trends and hooks work the same way, where it's like you're kind of, I don't want to say selling yourself out, but it's like you're doing the thing that you know will get people to look, but then you're making actually quality stuff that's going to get them to stick around.
They're saying for you.
Exactly.
But it is kind of the way to find them. It's like you have to meet people where they are. That's like rule number 1. So you're kind of playing into something that you know will help them find you and get to your page and keep watching your stuff.
100%.
Quality is very important. And I feel like authenticity and creating things that really look like you've really also created like a distinct kind of look and brand for yourself. But I feel like there are so many AI tools now that are kind of popping up that are supposed to be helping you automate some parts of the processes. Have you ever tried any, or what are you liking using these days?
Aside from Captions?
And Captions.
No, I've only used Captions.
Okay.
Like I haven't used, in terms of AI, I mean like the Claude in the chats, like for not even, I don't use it for script writing, more so like kind of dumping, idea dumping. But I haven't experimented with them enough. But some creators have. I just don't believe that I'm necessarily the creator who like would use a bunch of different AI tools.
That makes sense.
Because my editing, like it is distinct, but it's not like grandiose. Like it's not over the top the way that somebody else's might be, where they have like, it almost looks like they're on like a green screen.
Yeah, yours is very like mindful, intentional.
Yeah. But no, Captions is the only one, ironically enough, you know.
Do you mainly use the AI edit feature, or what do you kind of use to help you edit in the Captions app?
In the Captions app? I was telling you this. I started using the AI edit feature to come up with like ideas for editing. Yeah. So I'm a control freak, so I don't let it do everything. But there was this one day where I was like, well, what would it look like if I just tried it? And it did a couple things, and I was like, oh, that is really good. Yeah. And so from that alone, I was like having new ways of editing, or even like learning new features within the app that I'd never considered. And so from there, I would go and I would do my own edits and Captions, but I would like incorporate these ideas that the AI had come up with. Yeah. So kind of using it as like a coworker. Yeah. It's kind of the same as like the way you're using Claude or ChatGPT, where it's like, I just want to start getting some ideas. Yeah. Like some fresh ideas on how I could edit something that I wouldn't have thought of. And it's just like, it's never doing it for you, but it's helping you do something better. Yeah. Cause it's like at the end of the day, and there's a lot of like conversation around AI, but it's like the video is you. Like the context, the content is you. It's like the tool is just kind of helping you iterate the ideas. And a lot of us struggle to start with ideas, but you'll be really good at like identifying an idea you don't like. So sometimes you might even use the tool and it's like, I hate this, but then it's like, what do you hate about it? Now you can put a finger on what you hate and kind of reverse engineer. Yeah.
I will say, I think that that's a kind of unconventional way to use Captions. Yeah, I think a lot of people just kind of input content and then whatever comes out, comes out. Yeah. But as we've definitely discussed throughout this entire conversation, you're a very intentional person. Are there any other tools that you use in kind of an unconventional, different way? Can I tell you something within the Captions app that I've been doing recently? Go for it. So like on-screen text is huge for me. And the reason I actually fell in love with Captions was because I found a font that I really love that kind of people associate with me now. But now I won't even make a video unless I can fit the idea onto like the screen above my head. Nice. Yeah. And I will play with like the different font styles. Yeah. And sometimes just seeing it enough on the screen, it inspires me to make the video. It sounds crazy, but it's like, I'm like, oh, this is going to look good. And then, so like the last motivation. Exactly. So like the last 3 videos that I made, I put them on like some random video, like the text that I wanted to make the title, but then I ended up making the videos because I was like,
no, this is going to look good. Like this title looks good. Like the way that this is sequenced here looks good. And so that's a very unconventional way because it's like, I'm not using the videos for that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
It looks good. Now I must come up with an idea
No,
for
you're
this
like,
video.
I have to do it. Because like my brain latches onto it. Like my brain, like
Yeah.
even, I'm being funny, but like the men used to go to war thing. I wrote that on screen and then I put it in like this like yellow font. And the yellow was like so nice. It kind of like matched a yellow shirt that I bought that day.
Yeah.
And so I ended up making the video like right then.
Wait, I love that.
That's amazing. Sometimes you just need like a cute thing.
Yeah.
Whether it's a font or just like a fun outfit or whatever.
It makes a
It's like,
difference, dude.
wow. Because
Because it also makes you feel like you've started. You're like, oh, I put it on the screen.
Right.
So might as
exactly.
well.
Yeah. And I think, you know, as people who work for Captions, it's helpful to hear that because it inspires us to be even more intentional about, you know, the design choices we're making and things like that, knowing that it in turn can create some really cool content.
100%. Like a crazy cool idea would be like I don't know if the AI edit feature does this, but if it just makes a title for you and it just puts it on the screen.
Yeah.
I know it
Some
does
of
it
them
like
do,
on the sidebar. Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, also the sidebar, it's giving me ideas for what I want to make the video about. So I haven't had a title before, but then it'll transcribe the whole thing.
Yes.
And then when I open up the sidebar, it will say like, it will just tell you whatever
It comes
the
up
video's
with
about.
yeah,
And the big thing for people is like struggling to come up with titles. So there used to be a period of time where what better like title than based on the words that you said in the video?
Yeah. So you're really using every aspect of the app
No, I
as
literally
like a
am.
thought partner.
No, literally, yeah. No, I am.
That's awesome.
I love that.
Yeah. That's amazing.
No, it's unconventional for sure, but works for me.
But
I'm
it's
giving
also-
too many secrets away, so I gotta stop this.
It's nice knowing like also something that we're working on has so many different like use cases. It's like we're creating it thinking someone's going to do this, but I think one of the most beautiful things about working in like a creative field is that people are creative, and so they're always going to use something in every possible interesting way that they can. It won't be something I ever even thought of.
Yeah, it's crazy. People take the technology and just do what they want
Yeah.
with it. But that's also because like the product is good enough to do that. Sometimes it might just be so overwhelming that you don't even want to do these things.
True.
But it all feels so simple. Like it's like it just feels easy. So you're just like pressing buttons and stuff and get a good video out of it sometimes.
That's amazing. I love hearing that feedback.
I know.
Well, one last question for you, which is kind of a cliche question, but honestly, I feel like it's just good to get your insight. Is there any advice that you wish you had gotten before you started all of this that you would like to share for maybe somebody watching who could use it?
Absolutely. I would say I'll do two versions of this. So like one is if you're someone who wants to grow fast, kind of like what I was saying earlier. Because a lot of people, I don't think there's shame in necessarily wanting to grow fast, but you have to define what that means for yourself. Like if growing fast just means like hitting 100K in a week, like there are strategies to that. But like in the beginning, you should just make your content more about other people than yourself.
Yeah.
Like I think the reason that it took me as long as it took me to get to where I am now is because a lot of the content I used to make, it felt very like about myself, about like my journey.
Okay.
And a lot of people think that like that's what works because the algorithm pushes out the people with the most followers who are sharing their journey, which we're invested in now. But the priority in the beginning should be value forward. And I know it seems like not fun, but like the 3 mistakes, the 3 tips, the how-tos, I know it feels like it's like draining your creativity, but true creativity is like using those frameworks that work and like putting yourself in it. Like you can be creative.
Absolutely.
Like I make
Love
these videos that like seem boring, but like people comment on things that I say because I'm intentional about the things that I say, or I get a joke off. Like that's a big thing for me now. Now I have to say something I have to show that part of my personality. So put people first and like you will grow. And then the other part of it is kind of what I was saying earlier, which was like view it as this journey of like self-exploration. And I know it sounds so like woo-saw and like the old me would have laughed at that because I'm so like just like goal-oriented, but it's so fun to like sit in this and realize that I'm in a room like people that I've talked to because of the internet. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's just beautiful. Like you get to world build. And if you view it like that and not as this thing that has a deadline on it, which is where I'm at now, like I'm okay with growing a little slower because like I'm enjoying the ride. And it's just fun, man. But be competitive too, for sure. Like I always have to end with that because I don't want people to, like be competitive. Like you have to be competitive. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
That was a lot.
Well, we
That was
have
great.
a fun little game to play with you.
I love games.
We're going to give you this really obnoxiously large whiteboard. and we're gonna have you rate some hooks because so much of your content
Oh my
is
God.
based around hooks and just obviously we've been talking about hooks and trends and the importance of all of that. So
I'm nervous now.
we have some hooks. We want to get your hot takes.
So 1 is horrible, never do
Yes.
it. 10 is amazing, great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm rating them. I thought I had to
Yes.
come up with hooks.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
We have,
You know, you
we
could do
have
that
a list.
too.
Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe
alright.
you should give us better alternatives. to
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Feel
that's good.
feel free to let us know, why some of these are maybe not the best
Sure.
or why you like them.
Let's do it.
You want to start us off?
Okay, let's see here. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of like motivational content ones. So like, for example, why the perfect whatever doesn't matter as much as you think. How is that as a hook?
I like that one.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's like, it's an inverse. It's like why it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So as opposed to saying like why it does matter, I think like those type of format videos do well when you're saying why something doesn't matter. Because we all kind of want to be like opposite. So
Yeah.
7. Yeah.
It's surprising.
Yeah, it's a
Unexpected.
little contrarian.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Contrarian. Yeah.
All
7.
right. What about I just edited a video faster than it took me to microwave my lunch.
That one. I mean, it got a reaction out of all of us. So like it has to, I would say that's like 3. I would say.
Wow.
The lunch part is good. The lunch part
Okay.
is good.
What's not good?
What's not good about it? It feels like too hooky.
Yeah, like someone's trying to make
Yeah.
something kind of like
yeah.
clickbaity.
100%.
Yeah.
It's like you are absolutely, it doesn't make me confident that when I stick around, I will actually even know you by the end of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 It's like too forced.
too low hanging.
Yeah.
Makes
All right.
sense.
Too low hanging. And then it might take me a long time to make my food, it depends. So yeah, 3.
That's true. That's a good point.
Okay, what about a visual hook of somebody just dropping into the splits at the beginning of a video?
Oh, no on-screen text?
Splits.
Maybe a little on-screen text, but
They're not talking. They're just
the first
3 seconds?
the first second is just
Yeah,
full split.
I would say that's an 8.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm like, why are you dropping into a split?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's an 8. And like, why? Like a lot of people can't splint.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Split. Yeah, a lot of people can't do that. So
I definitely can't
yeah,
do
Yeah.
that.
I've never tried.
I also haven't tried, but
When we were younger, I feel like it was a thing. People were curious about being able to do the split.
Yeah.
It was
Are
like
people
doing
still?
a backflip.
It's like a fast
like
way
when
to
we were
pull
young, we just
hamstrings.
kind of did things. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say 8 though. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I might do that though.
We had a
Yeah,
creator
feel
do
free to
that
steal
for
it.
one of our videos.
Just
and
drop into a split.
Yes.
Did it well? Did it do well?
I believe so. And
Yeah.
it was very like eye-catching too. I was like, oh
Yeah.
wow, okay.
That's crazy.
So, we had to
and
ask.
even more if like it's unassuming. Like if the person doesn't seem like me. Like
Yeah.
you would never think
Yeah.
like a split.
Oh,
Like if
yeah,
I did
no.
a split in a video, like I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he didn't, it's not like he acknowledged it either. Like it was
Yeah,
just
you
like
just move
that
on.
was the beginning of the video and
Just
then it
kept
was
going.
yeah.
I love it.
Okay, I have one that I have a personal, very strong opinion on.
Oh.
What do you think of this? The ASMR tapping, the influencer tab.
The influencer tab. That's a good term for it. The influencer tab. I like it.
Oh no, I hate it. Really?
I do.
I hate it.
I do because for me, I'm like, I know you're an influencer. Like, and even if you're not, I know you're trying to mimic that person so much.
Okay.
Dude, and it sounds good.
It does kind of. You know which ones I like? You see the dot cakes all over your.
Oh my gosh,
feed?
the
Oh.
Where it's like the
scraping.
sprinkles, and they're like
Yes.
tapping it. That one
Yeah.
for some reason is kind of
You like
satisfying
that
one?
to me.
Yeah.
But otherwise, the like long nails tapping on something. Ooh.
I know. I don't know. I like it. I'm a fan of it.
Yeah.
And it depends on what they're doing. It's like, and there's so many different like it sounds a certain way on a
That's
paper.
true.
Yeah.
Sounds a different
I kind of
way on
like
this.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess this is
How
the
about
point
her?
of hooks is someone's gonna like it. and Someone's
Exactly.
gonna hate it. And even
Or
if they hate it, they might stop. Because I
Exactly.
still
True.
stop.
Exactly. Because you're staying
Yeah.
around to hate. You're like, let me see
I'm
what's
like,
going on.
oh.
Yeah. So if it's that's a great point. If I hate it, I'm gonna rate it higher too.
Yeah, it does work. Okay,
definitely
what about
works.
like if you're still spending hours editing your videos, you're wasting so much time.
That's good. That's a 9. That's a 9.
Nice.
Yeah, because
Why?
you're one. I love it's like if you've immediately made it about the audience. Like if you're spending so much time,
Mm.
and you're addressing a pain point that we are all doing. We are all spending too much time editing, and so like I'm sticking around. Even me, who's like been doing it for like a little bit, like I still am curious. I'm like, has someone figured out like a different
Yeah,
way?
you feel like you're getting like a
Yeah,
secret.
it's like a value. So yeah, if you're say it one more time.
If you're still spending hours editing your videos, you're wasting so much time.
I like it. Yeah, I'll write that one down. Yeah.
Feel
No, no.
free.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Splits. Yeah, if you're still
Yeah, we better see a splits video
The
from
splits
you
is-
very soon.
The splits one is coming for sure. The splits one is coming.
And then you can have a series of like how I taught myself to do the splits.
Ooh.
Oh, that's another hard thing.
Yeah,
do.
because I don't think it's easy. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's easy.
You
I don't
can-
even think, can you train yourself to do it? I think you have to
I think you have to build up the flexibility.
No,
right?
you can absolutely train
Yeah.
yourself.
Oh my God.
do some yoga.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well,
Let's all do it.
Yeah.
In
We're
6
all gonna
months, we're all
spend the
doing
next
I know,
split.
yeah. I would watch that journey. Like I'm trying to learn the splits.
I actually would too, because then I'd be like, maybe I'll do it.
Yeah,
I know, right?
It feels like kind of a
I
flex
won't,
to
but
just do the splits.
Yeah. And I'm like, I just want to see if they do it. I'm like, are they going to get around?
Yeah, can
Yeah.
I actually.
And then you have a new party trick. So there you go.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Because I hate when people ask about party tricks or like, what is like a skill that you have or something like a split. You could just, bro, I would just
Yeah.
ask
Yeah.
it.
Also, great fun fact, the dreaded question when someone's like, do you have a
my
fun fact?
God,
Like, yeah,
yeah.
I taught myself how to do the splits.
Yeah.
And no, that's perfect.
And while you're teaching yourself, that can be your hobby. So that
Yeah,
it's
my
like,
hobby
I'm
is
working
teaching
on it.
That's perfect.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. It's a great hook.
Split. That's the move. Yeah.
Do we have time for one more?
Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
Sure.
All right. How about a hook that's like, blank is officially dead in 2026?
I love those. That's a 10.
Oh, we got
Wow.
10.
Okay, perfect score.
Yeah, because you could put anything into that. Like you could put like something people like love, something that people hate, and that's like a definitive stance.
Yeah.
Like you're not even, and
Yeah.
it's short. It's like one of the shortest ones you've said. Like that one's like, that's
Text can
probably
fit on the screen.
100%.
Yeah.
That's the most hook one that you said. I need to do that. What is dead? Can I think of
Yeah,
something
what
that's
is
dead?
dead
Yeah.
in 2026?
What would you put?
What is dead?
For
I know.
I know.
philosophical discussion.
Just like becoming famous because you're pretty.
Yeah.
That's dead.
Pretty privilege.
Yeah.
Is dead.
Yeah. And I'm
We're really
devastated.
anti-Nepo babies, too.
As a,
It's like-
I'm devastated
Fair
as a pretty
enough.
person. I have
Yeah.
because now you have to use your voice. But
Yeah.
that's also like one of the greatest advantages. Like I made a video where I was telling people like, if you just use your voice, you have already separated yourself from like 90% of people that want to do this.
Yeah.
Like people are terrified to make a voiceover,
It's
to
true.
talk to the camera, and
Yeah.
there's no better growth incubator accelerator than like you talking to a camera. Like so your voice. So yeah, being pretty it's dead.
It's a good video. I'd watch that.
You'd
I
watch
would,
that?
I would totally watch
Make
that.
that.
I think that's a good hook.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
think you should
Yeah.
do that.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. I'll write that one down.
Coming
actually.
soon.
No, literally. That's I'm writing that down.
Well, this has been very fun. Thank you so much
Oh my
for
gosh.
coming all the way to here. Thank you for being on our podcast. We really had a great time talking to you and
Yeah.
getting all of your insight. This was really, really fun.
This was fun, dude. Yeah, I love it. This like feels so easy because I actually like feel like I know all you guys and I use this tool. Like
Yeah.
I actually use it. It's crazy. Like I literally don't use other tools, and so it's cool to like meet the people behind it. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Well, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. And be sure to follow at Bonsa to check out his content. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.